early birds and night owls. My name is Nox, aka Mako, and welcome to The Sims 4 Parenthood Nature vs. Nurture. Now, nature versus nurture is something of a challenge, as we must work to balance the effects of both nature and nurture to ensure the proper upbringing of our children. If nature overwhelms nurture, say, for example, if Andrew over here, this is Andrew over here, say hi to Andrew, hi Andrew. If Andrew were primarily influenced by his father's negative traits, let's look at his father's traits over here. His father is childish and hot-headed and ambitious, but that's not that bad. But if he were to primarily inherit just that and get nothing else, no good traits at all, then we would lose the challenge. Likewise, if Andrew fails to inherit any bit of his dad's personality and is strictly influenced by, say, his uncle's positive teachings, then we would also lose the challenge. So this kind of becomes a little bit of player versus sim at times, but overall, I'm looking forward to exploring the ups and downs of parenting. Now, let's take a look at our parents for this challenge. First up, we have Junkie. Junkie is the twin of Lily over here, who is our other parent. And, well, they have separate families on their own, although they're still living together, but that's because that twin bond is super strong. And also, Junkie couldn't afford to live on his own. And here we have Stephen Feng, the father and the husband. I should say the husband of Lily and the father of the children. And, well, he is the grandson of Lily and Victor Feng. If you remember them, they used to live in San Myshuno before they passed away a long time ago. Now I'm just warning you, there is a bit of drama surrounding this family. So to better explain, I'll cue you in with a little backstory. Enjoy! This is a story about Junkie and Lily Song and their journeys to parenthood. Junkie and Lily are fraternal vampire twins, born to Grandmaster vampires Young and Giselle. Despite being raised alongside their 6 cousins, they were always closest with one another. That twin bond, am I right? Anyway, when their oldest cousin, Isabel, brought up the idea of moving to the city, the two jumped on board and never looked back. After Isabel moved out and then later forced them out of their home because she's a greedy person, the twins moved into a smaller apartment with their cousin Hejun. Unfortunately for them, Hejun was not a good roommate, or should I say a solo roommate, because he was a good roommate before, but not when his sister wasn't around. It was because he was always having loud woohoo at all hours of the night, and so the twins decided it was time for an apartment they could call their own. Now that they had their own apartment, it was solely up to them to pay the bills, so Junkie took up a medical internship while Lily decided to follow her artistic pursuits and became a professional artist, or something of that nature. The two worked hard and were soon able to afford a more luxurious apartment in the arts quarter. It seemed as if everything was as it should be. That is, until Lily met Stephen Feng. Stephen, the grandson of Victor and Lily Feng, is... well, he's really not the best person to be around. For the most part, he only cares about himself, but the moment he saw Lily, he realized he had some room in his little narcissistic heart for someone more. He treated Lily with a kindness of which she had never experienced, and she fell for him too. The two began dating shortly thereafter, and Stephen asked Lily to move in with him. Lily agreed to doing so, but only under the condition that her brother moves in with them too. Although hesitant at first, Stephen accepted a proposal, figuring that his uptown flat was large enough for the 3 of them. Meanwhile, Junkie was making strides in the medical field. After weeks of hard work, he finally became a doctor. He went out to celebrate with friends over a nice dinner at the bistro, and it was there where he met Irene Park. Irene was in the early days of her career, working as a beat reporter, despite wanting to become an art critic. This job took her on assignment at the bistro, where she was to report on the most popular dishes being served to customers. As she compiled her notes, she noticed some guy with a man bun standing in front of her table and smiling at her. It was a little bit weird, but he was kind of handsome in some mysterious, kind of sort of cheesy way. Anyway, although the two didn't hit it off at first, eventually they would share a love that would last the ages. Or so everyone thought. Shortly after meeting, Junkie and Irene got engaged. To save money for the house the two would one day share with their future children, Irene moved into Stephen's flat. This would prove troublesome, however, as Lily became increasingly jealous over the amount of attention Junki paid Irene. At first, she ignored Irene, but later she began picking fights with her. It took Junki sitting her down to get her to calm down, but the effect of his talk would not last. Junki and Irene soon married in a beautiful nighttime ceremony, much to Irene's dismay, and they shared a wonderful night/morning together. Days later, the pair would give birth to the couple's first child, a daughter, and they named her Jihyo. Junki was dedicated to becoming the best dad he could be, so he quit his job as a surgeon to become a stay-at-home dad and a home baker. Meanwhile, Irene continued her work as a chief art critic, where she worked with all of the world's finest artists, and that included Lily. One night, while Lily worked overtime, she began feeling a little bit peckish. However, she had far too much work to do to prepare for the art show, so she fought off her hunger so she could get home faster to her now fiancé Steven. Hours went by, and her hunger increased until the point where she felt she could no longer control herself. She scoured the premises for her next target, and there she was, just standing there, stupidly critiquing some stupid art. Irene didn't have time to react at all, as Lily took quick control over her mind and forced herself on her unexpected meal. Feeling especially spiteful this day, she used her vampire powers to force Irene to drink some of Lily's vampiric plasma as well. It was the perfect revenge. Over the next few hours, Irene became increasingly hungry. Junki thought she was pregnant again, and well, sure enough, she gave birth a day later to a son, who they named Jisoo. However, even after giving birth, the hunger persisted and then grew. She searched online for what the problem might be, and the results were kinda laughable. You see, neither Junki nor Lily had confided in their significant others of their vampire status. Besides, the twins were frequently out and about during the day, and she had watched them eat normal food, so how could they even be vampires? Irene was a non-believer, so she remained ignorant to the fact that vampires were around her, and refused to believe the symptoms could signify any such nonsense. This would soon prove deadly. Weeks later, poor little Junki, who was unaware of all of the goings-on in the household, happily planned a trip to the park. He figured it would offer a nice bonding opportunity for the kids and their aunt and uncle, as Lily and Steven had, for the most part, ignored the kids. At first, everything was swell. The kids were having fun. Steven was, for once in his life, smiling, and not because he was looking at himself in the mirror. And Lily and Irene were seemingly having a nice chat. Suddenly, Irene doubled over, and what came next was something Junki never thought he'd have to experience. Irene transformed into a vampire. However, it seemed as if Irene herself had yet to fully realize just what had happened to her, or she was still in denial over her newfound transformation, or, that she was even a vampire, that vampires existed. But, unfortunately for her, she ignored the twins' words of advice and simply sat on the bench and burned to death. Thankfully, the kids had not been around to see what happened, but Steven, he saw everything. He ignored Junki's wails of sorrow and confronted Lily about what happened, as he knew Lily was the only person in the world who could dislike someone as kind and as sweet as Irene. She admitted to being a vampire and turning Irene, but she denied knowing how Irene would take it. On that day, Steven walked out on Lily and only returned when he received a call that she had birthed triplets. That's right, accidental triplets. However, after that day, he was no longer 100% faithful to his wife and would soon begin an affair with the twins' half-sister, Nikita. Lily then opted to drowning out her feelings in her work, and honestly didn't care much for the proper upbringing of her children. As for Junki, life was never the same. Although he wanted to mourn the loss of the love of his life for eternity, he knew he had to work even harder to ensure his kids would have successful lives. And so this is where we begin. Junki must now learn how to function as a single father. Meanwhile, Lily and Steven over here have to, balance their dysfunctional relationship while working and kinda, sorta, not really raising their children. I have a feeling they will do, a little more than I expect them to, but that's just the way the game works. So it's actually a little bit late right now. It's past midnight, so these kids should probably be asleep. Oh, I think Junki's actually stepping in right now to take care of them. What exactly are you doing? You're gonna put them down. Well, are they actually walking? Oh, they're going by themselves. Gotta love toddlers. They seem to have minds of their own. Wait, I don't think they're going. Wait, are they going to sleep? Are they? Nope, they're gonna go ahead and play. Uh-oh, it seems like Jisoo is missing a toy. I was thinking about one of my favorite toys and can't find it. I'm starting to miss it and feel sad. Well, apparently all we can tell him to do is keep looking for it because we really don't have a good parenting skill right now. So yeah, Junki has advised Jisoo, affecting his character values. Emotional control has decreased. So somehow we have to balance all of these traits so that he can kind of sort of get mostly good traits. But of course, not all of them. Because we don't want stuck-up kids, okay? We really do not want kids who are just so stuck up that they just don't think of anybody but themselves. So let's see. Oh, he actually came to his dad to talk with him. All right, cool. So let's take a look at what Jisoo's doing right now. He's going to go to sleep. However, that is not your bed, and it seems like Jihyo has taken the wrong bed. This girl is your bed over here. So please come over here so that this poor kid can actually get his proper bedroom. It looks like he's still, like, heading for that. Nope, get out of there. Oh, my gosh. I sense that there will be some sibling rivalry here, because clearly things aren't going so well already. And Junki has reached parenting level 2. He can now influence kids to do homework. Junki can now firmly tell his kids not to do bad behaviors. Oh, that's going to be good. He can also select more options when responding to a teaching moment. Nice. And parenting level 1. He can now encourage kids' behavior and influence kids to clean. Okay, so that's going to help out a little bit because that answer that he gave them was not good. And he can now reprimand bad behavior by asking the child not to do that action or simply yelling at the child to stop. And Lily has also learned a little bit of parenting. It seems like Steven is just... Oh, I thought he was staying away, but it seems like he's just staring at his kid. There we go. So he got level 1 skill right there. You should probably put him to bed, though. Let's see what we can do about putting this kid to bed. Wait, is he actually doing that? Nope, you just picked him up. Alright, let's maybe try to get the kids in bed. It seems like one of them actually went to bed. I don't know if he got tucked in, but maybe he did. Let's just go to sleep right now so we can have a nice nappy nap so we won't be awake and bothering everybody. Alright, so what is Junki up to right now? Just a reminder that Junki and Lily are both vampires. Steven is not. So it's going to be mostly them not sleeping and Steven sleeping a lot. Also, Junki still doesn't have a job and he's going to remain that way because we're going to try to do a lot of baking and see how that goes. As for Lily, she is an artist. It seems like she needs to create some paintings, so let's go ahead and make a painting. Let's maybe do a classic large painting. Sure, that works for me. As for Steven, has he done his work? He has not done his work and it's already 2 in the morning, so... This is parenting. It's like they can't really do their jobs because they have to take care of the children. Meanwhile, Junki's just like creepily watching over the kids. Who the heck just bought something? Did you? Oh, you bought the painting. Never mind. I was like, oh no, what are you doing? Oh, Steven, what are you doing? Steven is talking with the toilet. Dude, you have to fill out your work reports. Otherwise, you are not going to have a good day at work tomorrow. Trust me. Let's see. Fill out work reports. Please do that. Junki, what are you up to? You should probably start cleaning up because... Oh, let's clean that up. Tomorrow is Wednesday. I just realized that our kids have not actually done their homework. So maybe we can wake them up early and see if they'll do their homework. But Junki should probably cook them something because, they're going to have to take something for lunch. So let's see. We should probably make them something more filling than mac and cheese. Although mac and cheese is pretty filling. Let's go for some pan-fried tilapia. Taco casserole. Oh yeah, we're doing that. Let's go ahead and make a family size just because we already have some food in the fridge, so I don't want to make too many things. Also, if you didn't notice, we are using some of the new items. I decided that some of these actually fit the style of this apartment, so what the heck, why not? This refrigerator is beautiful. I love it. I love how it has that display there, and I love this dishwasher. It's so much better looking than all the other ones. Also, this coffee table is everything I ever wanted. I've been looking for like bigger coffee tables, and unfortunately, there's just never been one. So having that makes me super happy. super happy. But yes, there we go. We are cooking, and it seems like everybody else is doing their work when they should be sleeping. She does have work in 6 hours, so hopefully she'll finish this painting up pretty soon because we need to get things done. We do have tons of money right now because let's just be honest here. The Fengs were super rich, and naturally, their grandson will be super rich because he inherited a bunch of stuff. So we have tons of money. Money is really not anything we have to worry about for a long time, it seems. What we have to worry about, though, is parenting properly. And it seems like someone's going to make that a little bit difficult because you had a nightmare and you're going to wake up your cousin. You're going to wake up your cousin. Why are you not bothering your mom? You're going to have to walk a long way, kid. Oh, Andrew. What are we going to do with Andrew? Andrew, look, your uncle's right there, and you're just going to ignore him? Okay, Junkie, I think you need to intervene here before your daughter gets woken up by this little monster here. Let's go ahead and pick him up just to see what's wrong with him, because I think he was having some nightmares, right? Had a nightmare. Oh, he had a bad nightmare. Poor Andrew. All right, so let's see what we can do about actually cheering him up a little bit. Maybe you can read to him. Yeah, or make some funny faces. I'm sure that he would love that. Let's make some funny faces, and what else can we do? Change the diaper. I mean, I'm pretty sure he doesn't need that. I'm pretty sure he doesn't need that. Yeah, let's just try to maybe read to sleep because I think that's going to help. Oh, acquire the communication skill. Nice. Oh, and look who showed up a little too late. Yeah, you're trying to, you're watching. You're watching. Oh, that was not so good. I think he's being a little bit defiant right now. Let's see what's happening here from being silly. Yeah, he is being defiant. Bad boy. If you want to, be defiant, then you're going to have to pay rent here, okay? That's how it works. That's exactly how it works. On the bright side, though, his brothers have been asleep, so that's one step in the right direction. That's one step in a good direction, I should say, because clearly dealing with so many toddlers at once is a nightmare. What are you doing? What are you even doing? Like, someone's trying to sleep here and Lily's just ignoring everything. You didn't even finish your painting, girl. What are you doing? Let's have her come over here and, oh, she actually did finish the painting. However, did not fulfill everything. And it seems like he finished with his work report, so he should probably just go to sleep, even though he's not really that tired, but whatever. As for Junkie, how are you doing? You are still reading and, ooh, money. Gotta love it when the money comes in, even though we clearly don't need it, but it's still money. All right, let's go ahead and do it. What the heck just happened? All right, let's go ahead and do a landscape painting, and it seems like he finished reading, but the kid is still just watching him. Are you gonna go to sleep, or are you just gonna, you're dancing now? Well, you know what? You're not scared anymore, so just go to sleep, kid. It's really not that bad. Yeah, just go to sleep. There we go. Oh my gosh. Poor Junkie's gonna have a handful, and oh, it seems like it's daytime now, so he's not gonna be so happy about that because vampire, It looks like he's gonna go ahead and watch some TV. Did he finish making that? He did. When does that expire? 8 hours. That's plenty of time. Let's go ahead and pack into sack lunch for 1, and pack into sack lunch for 2, and Ji-hyo is, what's she eating? A cookie for breakfast. All right, we have to tell her that that's not okay because cookies are just not good food. We can only influence her to do stuff. What? Wait, what? No, there should be something more we can do here because, I mean, we are pretty bad parents. We don't have the skill just yet. But let's see if we can actually tell her to maybe not eat cookies for breakfast. Lecture about responsibilities. I don't really want to, lecture. I just wanted to talk to her gently and not maybe yell at her or anything like that because he's not a crazy parent like that. I guess we could probably lecture about responsibilities and maybe not eating cookies, and hopefully that will go well. I'm not too sure. I wonder what can happen here. Shout forbidden words. Yeah, we don't want to do that. We really argue. Yeah, we're not doing that at all. We are not doing that. We could probably start tricking her, but again, don't really want to do that. So yeah, we can only really influence her to set the table, do homework. Oh, we should probably influence her to do homework because she's not done it yet. And the good thing is, though, that she actually woke up pretty early. Surprisingly enough, she woke up early, which, I mean, if I was a teenager, I would not be waking up at this time, honestly. These expire in 7 hours. Well, let's give one to Ji-hyo over here. Excuse me. There we go. And one to little Jisoo. There we go. So they have their lunches for the day. And, okay, so we're going to tell her off about the cookie, right? I'm pretty sure we should be telling her off about the cookie. And seems like she's okay with it. Honestly, she's not getting too upset about it. What are we going to do here? Express admiration. That's not exactly what I told you to do, but I guess you can't really tell her to do her homework. Oh, what is this? School starts soon. All right, you are up. Okay, good. And he's actually using the toilet. Unfortunately, we only have 2 bathrooms here because there was very little room after adding so many other rooms. So we have one bathroom there and one massive bathroom here. It feels very small and crowded, so hopefully we'll be able to afford a big penthouse pretty soon. But right, he needs to get 1 skill to level 2, and he has nothing right now. He's also pretty hungry, so let's make sure that he has something nice to eat instead of, cookies. Although, to be fair, oh, it looks like he was gonna eat taco casserole. Nice. But yeah, to be fair, we mostly only have cookies and junk food in the fridge, so that was Junki's bad, okay? That was his bad. Oh, she put down the cookie. That's good news. And it looks like he's trying to influence her to do her homework. Is he going to get through to her? I mean, she has to leave pretty soon, so I don't think he's going to be able to get through to her. They're just having a conversation right now. All right, fair enough. So he didn't really get her to do her homework. Hopefully some other time she will do it because, you know, we need that homework to get done. And, oh, Steven goes to work and Lily goes to work pretty soon. All right, so she's off to school. Good. And you should be off to school too, kid. I'm sorry that you're eating right now, but just go. Just go. You'll have a nice time. Also, I meant to switch this over because he is a loner. Poor little Jisoo is a loner, so having that one doesn't work. Let's go for maybe creativity because I have a feeling that that's going to maybe help out a little bit. All right, so Gio is off to school. Nice. Let's try to get her to maybe study a little bit hard so she can get really good grades. And you, kid, go off to school. It's way, way past your time. You're going to be a little bit late. I hope that the principal doesn't call anytime soon. Okay, there we go. He's off to school. Good. All right, so the parents are about to head off except for, of course, Junki. So Junki's going to be all alone here, but thank goodness that our little toddlers are still asleep. Otherwise, Junki would be in for a massive nightmare. Oh boy, the kids are awake and it seems like they might be a little bit hungry. So we're going to have to feed these kids. What are you going to do? You're going to listen to Dennis's question. I'm pretty sure he's going to ask her maybe some food because it's been a long time since we've actually fed these poor kids. All right, so what are you asking for, Dennis? It seems, oh, yep, he's asking for just that. He wants to be put down in his chair and fed a little bit. So that's what we're going to go to do. And is that Andrew? Andrew took a little plate of food by himself. All right, so let's see. What are we going to feed Dennis? What is Junki going to feed? You're going to just pick out random food? Well, we have some food available. What are you doing? Oh, you're making something in the microwave. Come on, dude. You just cooked a nice plate of omelets, which clearly Andrew's... Where did he go? Oh, he's so cute. It seems like he's the most advanced one. Then again, he is the oldest of the toddlers, of the triplets, I should say, because he was the firstborn after... I think it was, a few minutes. I think it was just a few minutes, though. Why would you... Junki, what is wrong with you? All right, let's put it right there. What are you... I think he was moving it. I think he really was moving him. My bad. I should have let him do whatever he needed to do. Let's go ahead and put Toddler right there. There we go. Put down. We're going to put, I think it was Dennis there. And we're going to put Daniel over here because it seems like... Oh, or he grabbed the food himself. Never mind. Never mind. Sure. I guess we can just focus on Dennis then. Put Dennis down over... That's... Jeez. Wait, was it Daniel? There's so many kids, you guys. There's so many kids. Okay. Put Daniel down here before he gets taken away. Because, is he going to steal his brother's food, though? No. He just stole the food. Oh, my gosh. Okay, well, sibling rivalry's like, oh my gosh. He's just like, I want food. I don't have food yet. All right. One kid at a time. My gosh. And Daniel is making his way all the way over here. It seems like Andrew actually finished eating. That's good news. My gosh. I cannot wait for the rest of the parents to get here. All right, so actually he fed him a sandwich, which was pretty quick to make. I'm surprised he didn't do that first time around. Come on, Junki, get with the game here. So Dennis is eating. Let's take a look at what else our toddlers need. It seems like he's actually pretty comfortable right now from expensive furniture. Do toddlers even care about that? Honestly, do they care about that? I don't think they do. Anyway, Dennis needs to use a potty. Oh, no. It seems like Daniel also kind of sort of needs to use a potty, too, and he needs a little bit of attention. I think his brothers might be paying attention. No, he's not. He's not at all. He's just walking right away. He's going to go ahead and play with the dollhouse. Although it seems like he's going to need a bath pretty soon, and Junki's out there throwing away the trash. Oh, Junki. You should be paying attention to the kids. What do you have here? For some reason, it looks like we have mail. All right, so since Andrew is done, I suppose we could probably try to give him a bath right now. Let's see if we can maybe give him... What are you going to do? Check Toddler. Oh, you're going to just check on him. All right, sure. This is why I'm thinking that, we could probably just leave them alone and let them do whatever it is that they want to do, because it seems like they... Ooh, someone is a poopy toddler. Someone is a very poopy toddler. Well, that's actually unfortunate. And reach imagination skill level 2. Nice. What are you going to do now? You're going to go ahead and check on one of the other kids. Where did he even go? Oh, he's over here. Daniel, right? Daniel. Yeah, it seems like... Oh, we have another poopy toddler. Oh, boy. Everybody's going to need a bath. Is that what's happening right now? You need fun. You need attention. You are watching your brother just sitting there. Oh, he's crying now. Junkie, I think it's time that you actually move this kid out. Let's see. What is it that he needs? He needs fun. All right, so go ahead and just take him out of this. Oh, no. You have to tell him that's bad. You have to tell him that farting is just nasty and just don't do it. Can we tell him to do that? Let's see. Friendly, hug lovingly. What can we... I don't think we can really tell toddlers much. Can we, like... We can praise his farting. I don't really want to do that because we don't want him farting all the time. I think we're going to have to... No, we can nag him. Or we can just ignore it. I think we're just going to ignore it because honestly, there's just no good option there. I don't want to praise the farting though because he's not a... Junkie's not a rude guy, okay? Let's go ahead and actually pick him up and put him down somewhere else because this kid is just going to keep crying. And yeah, we need to give a lot of baths, like really, really soon. Oh, I cannot wait until they actually age up. Why is everybody texting us right now? Like, wow, we are super popular when we're trying to do stuff. All right, go ahead and put him down because we need him to just walk around and do his thing because he just needs to have a little bit of fun right now. Do not. No. Oh, whew. For a second, I thought he was going to put him down right back in the chair. All right, so there he goes. He's off to go ahead and maybe have some fun, right? You are going to go and play. Yes, good. And you need a bath-ish. You are kind of sort of okay. All right, so Andrew. We're going to try to give Andrew a bath and see how that goes. Let's see. Give bath. Just a regular bath. Oh. It seems like Jisoo and Jihyo are back from school, and they are not in a good mood at all. It seems like they're... Ooh. Seems like she's going to ask for advice from her dad. That's actually pretty nice. And you're going to go ahead and play with dolls. I guess that's something that's going to maybe relax him, get rid of his stress. Because it was a really hard day, you guys. It was a really, really hard... Someone else must be playing with the dollhouse because he just stopped. What the heck was that? What the heck was that? It sounded like someone was dying. Okay, weird. Sure. Let's see. You want to go ahead and play with the dolls? How's about instead of playing with dolls, you can go ahead and maybe play with video games? Can we play an online game? Yeah, play with Tetsu. Why does Tetsu sound like it might be an adult? You don't even know a Tetsu. Who the heck is Tetsu? Oh, I'm not going to ask questions. You're watching TV right now. You should probably go away. You want to ask your dad for advice, so maybe let's try to just stand on by. What else do you need to do right now? You need to have some fun. Well, you do have a phone, so I don't understand why she doesn't just use her phone. Let's see. She wants to, yeah. She desperately wants advice from her dad, so I guess that's understandable. Let's go ahead and get her to do just that, and we'll see how Junkie reacts, because he's getting better at parenting, honestly. So I think that he's going to actually suggest something good here. Let's see what happens. Oh. It seems like he's just too focused on the babies. Oh. Is she... What? What are you talking about the toilet? We realize that this kid needs a bath, okay? We know this, Chico. Just get out so we can do our thing. Oh, she's clearly... Oh my gosh. This is a mess. This is a mess and a half, you guys. All right, go ahead and ask your dad for some advice. Let's see. Whine about unfair life. You have a pretty good life right now. You want to watch the kid. All right, let's maybe try to console about death. I mean, honestly, she shouldn't be doing that because she also faced that death, her poor mother. How's about, can we ask for advice, hug lovingly, obsessive about favorite video game? Yeah. I don't think she's played any video games. Show off selfie. I'm pretty sure he might like that though, because he might want to just share something with her, right? Right, you guys? Let's see if she can actually ask for advice, though. I've not seen that one just yet. I still don't see it. Ask her turn. No. That is not happening. That is definitely not happening. But the bright side is that she's not a vampire, so that's a first. Because it seems like all the vampires born to our family, or excuse me, all the children born to our family have been vampires, which is... This is a step in the right direction, you guys. Alright, so... Oh, they're having a nice chat now. So let's see if maybe we can get Junkie to tell her to go do something. Let's see. We can probably get her to do some kind of chores. Wow, that was pretty pathetic. A group of annoying teenagers. Okay, look, Jisoo. You're a child. What are you talking about, annoying teenagers? All right, let's influence her to do her homework. And maybe we should probably get her to clean the toys, but that's going to happen later on. Unfortunately, we can't really tell these poor little kids to do anything, and we still need to give them baths. Oh my gosh. Maybe she can help with the parenting, honestly, now I'm thinking about it, because she's around. She's definitely around. All right, so taking a break from all of the toddler mayhem, let's go ahead and maybe try to influence this kid to do his homework as well. And oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness. Lily and Steven are home. And I know they're probably going to be super annoyed after a long day of work. They have to take care of the children. That's probably how they feel about them. Of their children, but that's just how it's going to have to go. So let's see. He has to reach logic level 2 and fill out work reports. Well, not so fast, dude. Not so fast, because your child here is crying. It seems like he needs a bath. So you're going to go ahead and... Oh, you're actually taking care... Oh, you're picking one up? And what are you doing? You're going to go and listen to Andrew's question. It seems like he's going to go ahead and ask her to give him a bath, because he's very, very, very assertive, for sure. Oh, we're getting a call over here. Oh, gosh, the ghost of Mom is calling us. That's... No. Look, Mom, I know that we want to get along well and whatnot, but you're a ghost, and we should probably not bring you into this household just yet. All right, so Junkie is going to take care of Andrew. Aha! It seems like he's the first... Yep, he's the first one to get to that. So Lily and Steven are, as expected, failing to be proper parents. We'll see if they step up their game in the next episode, because that is it for this episode of The Sims 4 Parenthood, Nature vs. Nurture. If you enjoyed, hit that like button, share support, and do consider subscribing if you are already not subscribed to the channel. But as always, thank you so much for watching, and have an awesome night.